Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Heal, Lift, Rise. I am KarLa Denard, spiritual coach, Reiki master, energy healer, reader, transmuter, here to help you on your journey of awakening and ascension. Thank you so much for being here and all of your love and support. I truly appreciate it. Today I wanted to talk about kindness, love, why it's so important to really shift our energy into one of gratitude, love, joy, kindness, and how it really has an impact on not only our day-to-day life, but it has an impact on everyone and everything around us as well. So first and foremost, as I've always mentioned before, everything is energy. And the way we interact with others, the way we think, what we do, what we say, all has an impact on everyone around us. And it also has an impact, of course, on ourselves. So whatever we're putting out, we're going to get back, right? So we always have to make sure that we stay in tune with ourselves. And when we become in tune with ourselves, we become more aware of how we're feeling, what we're experiencing, the thoughts we're thinking, things that we're saying. We become more consciously aware and in tune with ourselves, so we can more or better ourselves better, make more conscious decisions and make more appropriate interactions. We have a handle of what we want to say and how we say things, so we say them and deliver them better, because when we're consciously aware, it's so important to stay in this energy of gratitude, of love and light and kindness, because when you become so filled with this love, with this kindness, with this light, you are able to attract that right back to you. So understanding, again, law of attraction and energy, everything that we put out, everything we encompass that we put out, it comes back to us. So we have to make sure we are in alignment and we are staying in tune with the joy, with the kindness, with the love, because it's so very important to make sure that that's what we are sending out into the universe. Everything that we say, everything we do is so important. It's so important, because the more consciously aware we become, the more we better handle our own issues, and we can actually reflect and look at ourselves and say, okay, this is where I need to make changes. This is where I need to stop negative cycles, negative thought patterns, negative beliefs, limiting beliefs. We have to make these corrections and changes within ourselves to become better versions of ourselves. This is a process. This is something that takes time. Nothing happens overnight, and nor should we want it to, because everything needs to happen in synchronicity, in steps. So step by step. And, the biggest thing to really be mindful of is, changing your own thoughts, changing your own patterns of, doubt, of negativity, fear. You really starts within ourselves, because when we start with ourselves and change ourselves, our outer world then changes too, because then we can better see what is being projected, what's being presented to us, because basically our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. And if we don't like what's going on within us, or if we don't like what's going on outside of us, it's basically what we don't like, what's not aligning within us. So it really correlates. There's this duality. So we really have to clean up the mess of what's going on within us. And what I mean by mess, I mean it's things that are unhealed trauma, wounds, childhood wounds, things that we have been conditioned to believe and understand within ourselves that aren't true. So it really starts within us to make these changes, so then we can be better people and we can have a better life and a better world. Because again, whatever we perceive, in our world around us outside, it definitely has a reflection of what's going on inside of us. So that's something to keep in mind. And the journey of bettering your life and bettering the world starts within yourself. That's where it starts. That's number one. You are number one, and you have to take that into account. And it is never ever selfish. It's always important. Self-care, self-love. self-healing, self-mastery, self-discovery. All of it is so important because that's what you came here for. You came here to heal yourself, to learn and rediscover who you really are before you were conditioned by the world around you, before you were made to believe that you weren't good enough, before you were made to believe that you weren't worthy, and that you had to be like somebody else. You are enough. You are love. And it all starts with you, my friend. It starts with you. So remember that. Remember that we have to be the warriors, the caretakers of ourselves, because at the end of the day, no one else is going to do it for us. You might not be responsible for all of the hurt and the healing that needs to be done, but you are solely responsible for healing whatever has been done, regardless of whose fault it is. Take pride and take note of that you are responsible for your own life. We all have to step up and be responsible and take control of our lives and really better ourselves and become the best version of ourselves. When we stay on this energy, this vibration of kindness, love, and joy, we really not only raise our own vibration and we stay in an enlightened state, we can then affect those around us and help others to become more joyful, enlightened as well, and help raise the vibration of everyone and everything around us. This isn't to say that we dismiss or totally ignore any negative feelings or emotions that are coming up within us. It's more of looking for the good. So whatever comes up, allow it to come up, but try to always change your perspective and what you're experiencing. If you have to process something, process it, let it go. Don't stay and linger in something that doesn't need, to be lingered in. And only you and your soul knows when and how long that process is. But again, try to shift and change your perspective, change the energy, try to emit the love and light and the kindness that the world needs, that is at your core. You are love and you are light. You embody this divine being of love and fulfillment, everything within you. And once you become more aligned and more in tune with who you are at the core and center of your being, you can then deliver that and send that gift and love and light to the world. And that's really all it's about, because in life, the biggest thing that we come here for is to discover why we're here and to discover our gifts and the things that we have specially designed for us to give to the world. And that's what changes lives, because we discover what we're so passionate about and what we love, and we're then able to share that with others and lift their vibration and give them hope and love and positivity. And that's how the cycle, that's how it really changes the world and the earth, is because you have stepped into the truest, most authentic version of you, and you emit that love, that light, that kindness frequency. And it's amazing. It's complete bliss. And I think that once you learn to master that and you realize how important it is to step into the most authentic version of you, you will learn and see why it's important to stay in the vibration of love, kindness, and to really gravitate towards that. You will end up gravitating towards that. A lot of people will gravitate towards you because you emit this love, this light. You embody this. And literally when you embody it, it's like you can't, nothing cannot help but to be drawn to that good energy and that good vibe. It's just so amazing. So a couple tips on how to stay in that vibration and love and light and kind of continue to raise your vibration is to do things that make you happy. Do things that feel good. What feels good to your soul? Really think about what feels good to your soul, what makes you light up, what is something that is amazing for you to do and feel, and that you can also give to others and help others with. Think about those things. Journaling is always good to a good place to start. So start writing and journaling about what it is that you love and that you like to do, what you're passionate about, and just kind of flow from there. Also, things that are high vibration, staying in high vibration will also include dancing, any upbeat music that feels good to your soul, to your ears, getting out in nature, something that is more settling, grounded, down to earth, going for a walk, going for a bike ride, doing yoga, just the simple things. It's really like the simple things that can keep you in high vibration. But think about those things that make you happy. Basically doing what makes you happy, and, you know, kind of evolving around that. You know, it kind of magnetizes once you do what you love to do and what you're so passionate about, what makes you happy. It just kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger from there. So thank you so much for being with me today. I appreciate all your love and support. If this video resonated with you, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to be notified of all my latest videos, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Love you.